You've clicked on this video because you want to be a streamer but don't know where to start. Well, you're in the right place. This is the Beginner Streamer series, a personal project I made to guide newbies with the world of streaming. Before we get into setting up, I would just like to say that disclaimer: the information I share is based on my personal experiences and should not be taken as professional advice. What worked for me may not work for everyone, and individual results may vary. Starting out is always hard, but building a foundation is important. Within the video, I'll be sharing some stuff that relates to being a PNG character, like what you are seeing right now. I'm a PNG character, or some say a PNGTuber. So if you don't have a camera like me, or you just don't want to show your face, or you're on a budget, I'll be listing down some options for you to use. So here is the breakdown of the contents for this video. So first one is FugiTech or FugiTech and Discord. Second option is Veadotube Mini, and the third option is PNGTube Remix. These options are based on the level of commitment of being a PNG character. So I'll be sharing the levels of being a PNG tuber from easy to hard mode. So let's get right into it. First, we're going to discuss about FugiTech. FugiTech is an external add-on that can be linked into Discord. If you join in a voice channel in Discord, your profile picture will pop up into your screen through the set link. Although, how do you do it? So step 1. Go to FugiTech. Type on the Google search for Reactive FugiTech. When you're at the said site, you should link your Discord account with it. Once you link your account, a whole bunch of settings and properties will show up in this site. So step 2. Setting up your Fugi. If you want to change the picture of your Fugi, take a look-see at the model panel. At the model panel, you can set your image at the default or add new models. Once you decide what model to change, click the gear icon and this little window will pop up. Rename the model, then add the picture by clicking the button that says No File Selected. Once you pick your picture, the set Fugi will now be available for you and others. Now that we have the image set, we can now proceed to the config panel. This is where you set whether you want your Fugi to move or just light up. There are also other available options here at the bottom, but I will let you guys explore that more. Experience gives you more knowledge after all. Now we can move on to the next step. So step 3, linking your Fugi to OBS. First, open your OBS, click the plus icon on the sources, pick the browser element, then a window will pop up looking for the URL link. The said link will be located at the FugiTech website. There are 3 options here: group, you, and another friend. So technically speaking, every person who joins a voice call will have their own designated Fugi. The only difference is that their default model is the set profile picture from Discord. Although you could also change their model directly if you wish, but it is only effective on your side and not theirs. So this is how it'll look once you set up your Fugi or screen character within OBS. Personally, I'm using option 1 because I prioritize the performance of my stream more than focusing on aesthetics. If you guys don't realize that behind the scenes, I open a lot of applications, and because of it, it could get laggy for me. So this option is the safest bet if you have the same situation as I am. So moving on to the next option. Veadotube Mini. This little thing could spice up your character during your streams because you can change your expressions. Let's go on to the process. So step 1, downloading Veadotube Mini. This application is made by an indie developer at itch.io. If you guys aren't familiar with this site, this is where games are shared amongst other game developers who are particularly just starting out, although in this case, it is a software. To download the application, click the button that says Download Now, and it will pop up this window. Just a reminder, please don't panic. This is a free software, not paid for. What you're seeing on your screen is an option to donate to the developer some money for doing a good job and give appreciation on making this application. So to get to the free software, click this underlined sentence stating, "No thanks, just take me to downloads." And over here is a list of downloadable content from different operating systems like Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Just click the download button and wait for it to be finished. Moving on to step 2. Opening Veadotube Mini. Once you downloaded the software, you have to extract it. And within it, the actual application is the file name Veadotube Mini exe. And there you go. The actual application will be opened. And there you go. The actual application. I will now get out of this presentation slides and actually show you every detail of this application, because it is not easy to make a lot of slides for this, because I have to explain every single one of it. Okay, we are now on the process of this application itself. So I'm gonna give you a brief breakdown on how this works. So what you're seeing right now is a sample that they gave. This is a sample PNG already available. Over here is the microphone. So you can see that this thing is moving. That's me talking. So if you lower this, that's me speaking. And over here on the right side, this is like the delay of how long this this deer is gonna open their mouth. So I'm just gonna move it here. So if I speak, it'll be like this. So it looks like I'm actually speaking to you, you know? Because my mic is so loud, so. So that is the Microsoft settings. So you could see the options here. So here are the options for their expression. So this is for the closed mouth image with open eyes, open mouth image with open eyes, blinking but closed mouth, and blinking but with open mouth. So that is an option for this application. If you want to change its state and properties, there's other stuff here, like blinking intervals, blinking durations. State shortcuts are changing their expressions. So there will be a time that it'll look like this, but if you assign a shortcut to a different expression, you can make your own creative PNG, you know. I could give examples, but I think it'll be hard for me to look for a good example for this. So I'll leave it at that. There's also option here for effects. So this is random shaking, but there are options like darken, jump, random move, wave move, and wave rotate. Just pretty weird. But yeah, I'll let you guys explore more on this. And now I will be showing you the next step of the video. So setting up here is your choice, is your time to explore, but setting up it on OBS will be a bit difficult. So let's go to step 4, adding your Veadotube character in OBS. Okay, so I'm gonna move to another scene. So to set up, you can see this here, and this is a window for the actual image. So here's a sample. You should just click window capture. Window capture, for example, we're gonna make another one. You're gonna select it to Veadotube Mini, and then it'll set up here. So there's another window, but I will discard that since we already have one available. Yeah. So here is like the look of it. Okay, to set up the actual image of this, to make the green screen gone from the surface of this canvas over here, you just need to right click this window capture, which is this one, and go to filters. And in filters, there's like audio filters and effect filters, but we're not gonna tinker with this one. We're gonna tinker with this. So at effect filters, you're gonna click chroma key, and in chroma key you will see that this image here, the green screen, is absolutely gone. So you just have to tinker with similarities. There you go, there's the similarity. You go with smoothness, a bit, you know. And this. Okay, so you could tinker with this like first three options here, which is the similarity, the smoothness, and the key color spill reduction. That's your choice. But since you don't like to see this like white line over it, because seeing that this is a green screen and your little thingy or little tube is also green, you can change the color of the background over here. So over here at display settings, you could change the color of it, maybe like pink per se. There you go, we could go with pink or magenta. There you go. So at magenta, you'll see that over here it's a bit transparent on some parts, so that's where you tinker with this. There you go, there you go. And over here you can now see that it's a good start of being a PNG character. That just click close and ta-da! You're done. I could remove this. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, a little reminder, when you close the actual app, the character itself disappears, so you have to keep this open. You want to see this. So yeah, that is all for this one. We can now move forward to the next option. So that is how you guys do it. So if you aim to raise up that creativity level to the max, go for it, and hopefully I'll be there to support you. Now we're off to the next and last option for this chapter. And for option 3, we have PNGTube Remix. This is not widely known yet to the community at the time this video is released, because it is so new and only a few know how to run and tinker with the program. So step 1 into downloading PNGTube Remix is the same exact process as downloading Veadotube Mini. Just go back a few steps to rewatch the whole process for it, and you'll get the application. So step 2, opening PNGTube Remix. Similar as the second option, you just need to extract the zip file and click the file name that says PNGTube Remix exe. So when you open the application, here is the first look of it. I know it's a whole new environment for you, but there are a few tutorials out there that will help you go through this in a more detail, I mean. So this is basically another way of becoming a VTuber, because here you can move but with your mouse. And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't tinkered with this application, but it's an option if you really want to become a VTuber who is on a budget. I'll give you guys a chance to explore this. Normally, I would give you a little tutorial, but as from what I know right now, I can only share this much. So do some research if you want to dive more into this option. The process of downloading this software is exactly the same as downloading Veadotube Mini. Now that I presented you all of the options for you to choose, it is now time for you to decide what path to take from easy to difficult. I hope this opens opportunities for you and become a streamer you want to be. If you guys have any questions, just leave it at the comments below and I will be there to answer it. If it's frequent, I might make a video about it. That is all for this episode. You better explore your creativity into becoming a character you wanted to be on your stream. So, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening to you all. Have a great day, an awesome day. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye!